In this video, we are going to learn Act 5, Scene 1 of The Tempest from line number 190 to 245. In the previous video, we found Alonso giving back the dukedom to Prospero. So Prospero wants to bring forth a wonder to please Alonso. He asks Alonso to look inside his cell. The entrance of the cell opens and they discover Ferdinand and Miranda playing at chess. They are speaking with each other while playing. Miranda to Ferdinand, line number 190. Sweet lord, you play me false. You are tricking me. Ferdinand, I would not for the world. No, my dearest love, I would not do that for the world, even if you give me the world. Miranda, yes, for a score of kingdoms you should wrangle, wrangle means quarrel or argue, and I would call it fair play. So she tells that if 20 kingdoms were at stake, you would argue with me, but out of love for you, I would say what you did was right. So, from their conversation, we come to know about their love for each other. They love each other so dearly. Alonso, if this prove a vision of the island, one dear son shall I twice lose. Now Alonso is confused whether what he sees is real or illusion or just an illusion, because previously he had seen lot of illusionary things in the island. So now it looks as though Ferdinand is playing with some girl because he is not aware of Miranda. So he tells Prospero that if this prove to be an illusion of this island, he will lose his son twice. Sebastian, a most high miracle. So this is a miracle because Sebastian also believes that Ferdinand had already drowned. He was dead and gone. But now, after seeing Ferdinand playing chess, he is not able to believe all these things. Ferdinand, seeing Alonso and coming forward. Though the seas threaten, they are merciful. I have cursed them without cause. So Ferdinand now tells that he had cursed the seas without reason. He thought that he had lost his father. He thought that the seas had swallowed his father. So he was cursing the sea. But now he tells that though the seas threatened, they were merciful. The waves were merciful, and he had cursed the sea without reason. Now he kneels to his father. Alonso. Now all the blessings of a glad father compass thee about. Compass means encircle. So now he is blessing his son. Alonso is blessing his son Ferdinand. All the blessings of a glad father, happy father, encircle thee. So he wishes him, saying that let all the blessings of a happy father encircle thee about. Arise and say how thou camest here. Arise, get up, and tell me how you came to this island. Miranda. So now Ferdinand stands. By the meantime, Miranda speaks. She is rising and coming forward and telling all these things. Oh wonder, how many goodly creatures are there here! How beauteous mankind is! Oh brave new world that has such people in it. Underline this. This is a famous line from The Tempest. See, Miranda is looking all these people for the first time in her life. She has seen only three people so far. Who are they? Prospero, Caliban, and Ferdinand. We all know how she reacted when she saw Ferdinand for the first time. Now she is seeing Alonso, Sebastian, Antonio, Gonzalo, Adrian, Francisco, and the other lords. So she is so amazed to see all these people, and she feels that these creatures are so good and the mankind is very beauteous. and she tells or calls the world as a brave new world which has brave and goodly people in it. We know that the people who are present there are not very good people, except a few like Gonzalo, Adrian, Francisco, and the other lots. But we have Antonio and Sebastian also there, right? They are very cunning people, they are cruel people also. But she is so innocent and she is not able to see mankind with its faults. Okay, so these lines show her innocent outlook towards humanity. You have to understand this clearly, students. These lines show Miranda's innocent outlook towards humanity and her ability to still see people as beautiful. Okay, she knows about Prospero's past, how he was usurped by Antonio and all, but still she is able to see people as beautiful, and it shows her isolation, which has protected her from the mistakes of mankind. Prospero, "'Tis new to thee." So Prospero says, yes, it is of course new to thee, new to you, but he doesn't justify whatever Miranda says is as correct because he knows that it is not a very good group of people and all. So he says, yes, what you are seeing is new to you. Alonso, what is this maid with whom thou wast at play? So, who is this maid, a young woman with whom you were playing? Your eldest acquaintance cannot be 3 hours. So, you must be acquainted with her not for more than 3 hours. So, this play takes place in 3 hours. Before 3 hours, their ship wrecked and they reached this island, and it's been only 3 hours since all these things have happened, right? Is she the goddess that had served us and brought us thus together? So Alonso also thinks that she must be the goddess of this island. So he is asking whether she is the goddess that has preserved them and brought them there. Ferdinand, she is mortal. She is mortal means she is a human being who will die one day. But by immortal providence, she is mine. But by the grace of God, she is mine now. I chose her when I could not ask my father for his advice, nor thought I had one. So I chose her for my wife when I thought I had no father to ask advice of. She is the daughter of this famous Duke of Milan, of whom so often I have heard renown. Renown means fame, but never saw before. So she is mortal, she is a human being like us, and she is the daughter of the Duke of Milan, about whom I have heard, but I have never seen him before, of whom I have received a second life. Of whom, this whom refers to Prospero. Okay, so Prospero is the one who has given me second life, and he is now my second father. Second father means father-in-law. So marrying Miranda will make Prospero his second father, that is father-in-law. This lady makes him to me, and second father, this lady makes him to me means marrying her, marrying Miranda will make him my second father. Alonso, I am hers. I am hers means I am her father as well. You say that her father, that is Miranda's father, Prospero, is your second father. Let me tell you that I am her father too. But oh, how oddly will it sound that I must ask my child forgiveness. So now Alonso wants to apologize for all his mistakes to Ferdinand. He wants to tell everything about the evil deeds he did to Prospero in the past and to seek forgiveness from Ferdinand. Okay, so so he says, how strange it is to ask forgiveness from my own child, Prospero. There, stop, sir. So Prospero doesn't want Alonso to continue it any further, so he asks Alonso to stop. Stop, sir. Let us not burden our remembrance with a heaviness that's gone. So let us not burden our memory. Remembrance means memory, with a heaviness, with a grief that's already gone. So don't speak about the past. Let it be gone once for all. Gonzalo, I have inly wept. I have wept. I have cried inwardly, or should have spoke ere this. I would have spoken before this, but I was inwardly weeping, so I couldn't speak. Look down, you gods, and on this couple drop a blessed crown, for it is you that have chalked forth the way which brought us hither. So he is invoking gods. Look down, you gods, drop a blessing on this couple, because it is you that or who have traced out the way for us to come over here. Is it clear, students? So he is asking the gods who have helped them to come to this island and reach Prospero's self. So Gonzalo is asking the gods to shower their blessings on these couples. Alonso, I say Amen, Gonzalo. Amen means so be it. So Alonso also agrees. So Alonso agrees for the marriage of Ferdinand and Miranda. Gonzalo. Was Milan thrust from Milan that his issue should become king of Naples? Was Milan here refers to Prospero. Okay, so was Prospero thrust from Milan? Thrust means sent out. Was Prospero sent out from Milan so that his issue means child, become the king of Naples? So just because Prospero and Miranda were sent out of Milan, now they have got an opportunity to. They it means Ferdinand and Miranda have got an opportunity to meet with each other and fall in love. So he is mentioning that. Okay. Oh, rejoice beyond a common joy, and set it down with gold on lasting pillars. So let us rejoice beyond a common joy. This is a memorable day for us, and set it down and inscribe all the things that has happened so far with golden letters on lasting pillars. In one voyage did Claribel her husband find at Tunis, and Ferdinand her brother found a wife where he himself was lost. Prospero his dukedom in a poor isle. So he says, in one voyage Claribel found her husband at Tunis, and Ferdinand, who is the brother of Claribel, found a wife where he himself was lost, which means he was lost in this island, but he found a wife for himself. And Prospero has regained his dukedom in this poor island, and all of us ourselves when no man was his own. So all of us found our real selves when we lost control of ourselves. What do these lines mean? See, Alonso, Sebastian, and Antonio lost their senses and they realized their mistakes, especially Alonso. So, Gonzalo is saying this: all of us found our real selves when we lost control of ourselves. Alonso to Ferdinand and Miranda: give me your hand. Let grief and sorrow still embrace his heart that doth not wish you joy. So he tells, Let grief and sorrow, let pain and suffering cling on to those who do not wish you joy. So, if a person does not wish you happiness, then let grief and sorrow cling on to him. So Gonzalo says, be it so, amen. So he also agrees to Alonso strongly. So now Alonso is giving the hands of Miranda to Ferdinand, and he is also very happy for his son Ferdinand. So that's all for today's class, students. Please go through these lines again. Thank you.